They go play action now. Ryan. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
That's crazy that he can't get that. I said that's crazy that he can't get that.
Now it's Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to get in this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
First carry for James Conner. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Conner again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner with career touchdown number 60. And the Cardinals are on the board here first in the season opener. The extra point splits the points. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
There's a couple of young boys in free agency. There's like 3 left with like 94 plus 3 times.
We'll see a return here.
But you know, his ass.
And only able to get this to the 19. So
but you got Jonathan Taylor too, you feel me? So you could go with an ass nigga and have a 30 touchdown, 10 interception season, you feel me? With Jonathan Taylor back there.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of the
game, is that what rookies you got started?
Pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
Another good reception there. The Colts.
Oh, your offensive line got nothing.
That's how you shake off the interception you throw.
What about on defense?
Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball.
Oh yeah, you got the line, the linebacker.
Early in this game.
For that
downfield on the left
side. The receiver?
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards that time.
Who that, running
So
back?
far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive
Yeah.
alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Ryan will throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
On second down, it's Taylor.
Help,
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he's got it. And he'll get
Who is that?
into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Right,
Johnny Woods, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
That's fucked up. They got
So
nothing.
we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe
Yeah,
a
you.
yard shy of there at the 24. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Oh.
And the Colts pick it up.
That wasn't him.
So they will set up shop.
That was Connor. That wasn't him on the kickoff.
Red zone at the 19-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams?
Can't do shit this man. He just started the game.
Going through those gauntlet drills and, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines.
Not just that, but the way he just beasted that offensive lineman. Like,
following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan.
get there.
Tries the right side, finding Woods here. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the
I'm saying they're running forward. My niggas staying there. See what he does. No, do what I said.
Jonathan Taylor, a 6-yard touchdown run.
Hard as hell, like Matt Ryan. I want Matt Ryan to be the one. Yeah, let's worry about him over motherfucking.
Charles to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front.
Damn, that bum ass fumble. They ain't put you right there at the 19. Come on, bro.
Finish to the run all the way into the end
Yo, you know the craziest part, cuz I don't even want this nigga. I tried to trade him all off season. The Connor dude, ain't that his name, the running back? Yeah, bro, I tried to trade him all off season. Yeah, I see. I fucking see. Yeah, we won. Stop picking up that effort. I don't even want this nigga. He might have just lost his spot. Thinking about it now, he might have just
last time out, they had the fumble that led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball. The defense gave up the points too.
Is that the young bull?
Got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch.
That's even worse. I'm mad because they gonna say. I'm mad because they gonna say that we even because of that damn fumble, but.
after the incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10. Murray again. This is Connor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Hello?
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Don't tell me that.
Invention is an act of determination. Pilot Trail School, part of Honda line of Honda vehicles. Visit your local Honda dealer where new vehicles are driving now. Buy online or reserve in select Honda dealers.
Folks, let's talk about some of the movement that still may be out there, including Russell Westbrook, and the latest with him at this moment. He's in Utah.
That's right, Brady. I spoke with Russell Westbrook today. He had a meeting with Jazz management. He's going to take some time, perhaps all the way into the All-Star break, to make a decision on the rest of the season for him and Jazz.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan buying time to his left. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
This may be cooking.
First and 10, Taylor now. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
2nd down and goal. Ryan. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Ryan. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's J.J. Watt, and the Cards are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
What's up, Gary?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Murray's throw complete to McBride. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's just a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy just a little underneath him, just trying to fill up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Hold it right there. Go ahead. Okay. It's nice to Tyson. Yeah, love you. My bad. Damn, that's both of our time. I apologize. This nigga talking about some fight.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
No doubt about it.
Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. To throw is Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 71 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this run. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there, let him go get it.
Extra point right down the middle. Tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Too deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
You're sick, man.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Ryan steps away to his left.
You just got lost.
Caught Michael Pittman with it. And
Like,
he's
I
taken
keep
down but
eyeing
able to
him.
slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I don't need you back. I got you back.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
That's funny.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. This one completes Alec Pierce.
Oh, who's about to rip
And
the
they will
second
get him
one?
down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute
Good
warning.
season out here, man. Come on. Let's get better. Let's get better, right?
Now Ryan on 1st down. Touchdown Colts. Michael Pittman, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Gay is on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Yeah.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A huge play there for Arizona. 61 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Murray going to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Shotgun now from Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. These 2 teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
So they
called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Right down the middle. That is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Yeah,
and they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Always.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try to get some points and feel great going into the half.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Ryan to throw.
Yeah, all you have to do is try to fuck him up.
Took a
Punch the
shot,
football.
couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Ryan. And oh no, it's incomplete. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Gay's kick is good, and with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
From the 25 on second down, Murray. He's going to air one out for Anderson. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
We often talk about hang time for punts, but in this case, we should probably calculate the hang time on that throw because that one hung up there for a long time and managed to keep going and going until it found its target.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. A give running right is counter. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1.
It's
tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
I gotta be allowed to go for that, okay?
They're going to run. Here's Connor. And he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him
Because
to get
he's
to
the
the
other
perimeter.
running backs, man.
But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan, he sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he can do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because Playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task, and for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching, and how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw again is Ryan. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to get it back here just past the 35. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Here's Murray. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Got a man. It's McBride complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And I think there defensively, they were so intent on stopping the run that they kind of got caught out of position. This is just a simple pitch and catch for a first down.
Here's Murray from midfield. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cardinals have retaken a third quarter lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it will make this a 4-point game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Some good games around the league here early in week one, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Ryan now off the bootleg. And that is incomplete here.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Ryan. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Ryan. And that would be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he is brought down at the 22.
Yo, cuz, who your backup running backs, man? I need a running back guy to say.
Right. 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I think I just gave up on him. I should change him because I don't have a replacement.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. This is taken in by McBride. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they scouted him or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Big hook up there. Forced to throw on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run behind center with Conner. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Conner. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air is out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the game.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. From 21 yards away. And the Cardinals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
When you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains. I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
On 1st down, Ryan. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they work this out past the 25. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Ryan. Being chased out left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed out behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking.
And he loses the football the second
Why
time.
my nigga know he can't meet me? Why he can't meet me? Did you see Larry? You see what happened? This nigga fumbled.
Mistakes. That's a fumble that when they
No,
get to the
this
sidelines,
nigga fumbled again. He lost his spot. I don't
still
care. I
got
get
this
it.
locked down, but that's
He
not
fumbled
necessarily true,
again.
is it?
But this nigga Kyler Murray was right
You just
there.
hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we
Yeah,
like to
he
say.
ran away. It
The
went right
Colts
to
come to
him.
the line, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He's got it in, complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I
He
know
was
you are
on it.
too.
I think
We
it
got a
was
ball
my
game
fault.
again after
That
that
was my
big-time
rookie
strike.
again.
Big time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll let Taylor try and run, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Up the middle, it's Williams. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. On 1st and 10 is Counter. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
And it's for blacks only, then white people. Like sometimes niggas feel that guilt without white people even saying anything. That's true. That's true. You know what I'm saying? It's a catch-22 in this.
20.
Yeah. Oh, why it gotta be black? I done heard niggas say, why you gotta be black home? The money is green. And and the objective now, in terms of our ability to do better as a people, will require that we deal with supply and demand. Because one thing I've learned about life, and that is, if you got something that people need, therefore temporarily they'll put that race car to the side. If you got the best product at the best price, they gonna buy it. And it's the same thing with other essentials. Like if you needed a blood
Yeah,
transfusion,
I ain't need it
are
right
you
now.
gonna wait for a black donor? No, you're gonna say, hey, whoever got what I need,
Right.
I want it right now.
Right. Like if you
Right
hungry
now.
right now,
Right.
even if you do black, I'm like, oh man, I gotta eat black on. If it ain't none, you ain't finna starve.
It's still be
You gonna go within proximity.
That's it, man. And so we just need to tweak a few things
Right.
to the point where let's treat each other the way we want to be treated.
But be intentional.
Yes.
That's what I want us to understand. Be intentional. If you want black people to progress as a community, be intentional with supporting black people.
Yes.
Be intentional with everything you do when you move. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? You may not be able to do it with everything, but keep it on your mind.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do.
And the word for today is accountability.
Yeah.
When it's wrong, it's just flat out wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I had a ongoing war because I spent a lot of time in Memphis. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Little Rock. So
huh?
I grew up in Little Rock. So
Man, look, man,
Wow.
Memphis is sucking on. I got a lot of friends in Memphis, man. A lot of very close friends in Memphis. And when I go there, it's like being at home because they look out for me. All right. And it's a dangerous town. And so when I saw the situation with Tyree Nichols, for example,
Yeah.
I
ain't trying to hold you on the line, bro. You can hang up if you need to.
All right, I appreciate that. And thank you for the words of wisdom, Mr. Bobby. And
hey man, you in my town, man. So you family to me, bro. So thank you for being a part of the show this evening, man. We appreciate your insights and your input.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I'm right down in Jackson, Tennessee, man.
Well, that's where Big Two Tall from. Yeah. Jackson Central Mary. You know, I know my peoples, man.
Right on.
Okay.
But the point I was making is,
brother. Y'all have a good evening.
when I speak of accountability, I saw black folks trying to defend that behavior.
Yeah.
All right. See, that whole thing got twisted up to the point where.
About the Tyree Nichols?
Yeah, man. I mean,
defending
wrong is wrong, man. They was like, they doing that to them because they black. No, wait a minute. They did it because they don't respect us as a people.
Mm-hmm.
Because 3 of them were Greeks. You know, they were part of Omega Psi Phi. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Are you Greek?
Do I look Greek? I got enough problem being black, man. I ain't got time for somebody to be discriminating against me. I almost became a Kappa because a lot of my friends was Kappa. But what turned me against it was there's too many people that wanted to be in the fraternity to have some sense of identity. And I'm like, I already know
mainstream.
who I am, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I really didn't need to join no other organization. I'm still trying to figure out this black thing.
Yeah.
You know, because I started out colored.
Right.
Then I was a Negro. Then we went to black. Then Jesse Jackson come with that African American shit. I said, hold on, man. Y'all pick one, man.
Mainstream in the building. What it do?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, T? What's your name? Where you from, dog?
Man, it's LA from Atlanta, man.
What you say your name is?
It's LA from Atlanta.
You said LA from Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, you know. Hey, I know I'm a hard nigga to understand too, man. But you Atlanta nigga, boy, y'all some contrato niggas. Y'all country and ghetto.
Something like that. I want to speak on the issue with the Trump situation y'all talking about.
Go ahead.
I think it's a lot of jealousy and hatred towards Trump. But a lot of things he kind of put out for us, not us, just American spirit. It's not really that bad when you look at it. He's been on this thing, campaign to make this thing a lot better than it is because it's been messed up for years. The deal with the little gay situation with the kids, man, it's deeper than that, right? Way deeper than that. But racist and all this old stuff. Man, I don't want racist. You already know this. We been knew this. Take some time and really just dig into the dude what he been saying. I ain't saying I'm a Trump supporter, nothing like that. But he's a lot better than what we got right now, man. I think we kind of missed the ball on that last election. Yeah, just being honest. Biden's called us super predators and everything, man. Before he got in office, everybody was round this man way. I don't know everything he did, but what I've heard and what I've saw through my little time looking at things, I think we were kind of like, I think we ate some I think we were set up to go the wrong way, man. Like, thinking he was a bad person, but he had a lot of good sponsors in hand that could have helped us out.
I think he's been a very the most inactive president I ever seen. He been that boy. I had nerve fighting about 2 years since the last time I heard from him. Said, damn, this nigga just been doing. He ain't been doing. You know, most presidents, you done heard about at least 10 speeches. You know what I'm saying during the whole man. I ain't heard fighting in so long, man. I forgot that nigga was a president.
Man, they got a proper mother to go to the stand because you don't know what he's doing. You don't know what day of the week it is, man.
I think that nigga been asleep.
I don't know if you guys saw the State of the Union last night, but he did horrible, man. Like, this thing is killing us, bro. Like, there's nowhere in the world you got another country like China fly a balloon across your whole country. That's crazy. We can't do that to China. So why can China do that to us? We don't know what those people got when they flew across, man. They went over all our military. We don't know what risk we at right now, man. Like, this thing is kind of deep. I get it. You know, you got comedians and everything got to be kind of like funny and stuff, but, man, this is serious, man.
Yeah. So,
you don't know what kind of days we face in the next couple of years. The border's wide open.
The border has been
wide open.
It's going to stay wide open for one simple reason, labor. Because most of the jobs that these people come across that border to do, we can't find nobody as president. It's not an excuse, it's the truth. The truth is,
you're right.
It's a lot of work, man. And it's the kind of work that's becoming less and less necessary. I understand where you're coming from because it's frustrating, but sometimes we got to come in and look at where are we our church and up to
But if you get too crazy with trying to clean it up, they lazy, man. Like, you see it, man. Like, so I ain't trying to make sure that's everything Trump. But I'm just saying, man, like, it's going to take somebody like Trump to kind of turn everything around. Because Biden ain't got no sense. Yeah.
Well, the problem
with everybody was telling him, when anybody don't touch America, who was untouchable?
Well, I understand your outrage at the Biden administration, but please do not overlook who Donald Trump was and still is. The man lied when the truth is, because he has been affiliated with the mob his whole life. His father and his grandfather was crooked. And he's a man of expedience. He has mastered saying what he knows certain people need to hear in order to get into office. But it only works for Donald Trump. Look at the bodies that are strewn across the political. No, Donald Trump took it to a whole nother level. Everybody that's been associated with him, he done shitted on when they were of no more use. Well, Trump just a nigga.
I heard y'all say that before. It's true.
Well, yeah, I don't really want to fuck with no niggas. I want to fuck with some black folks. You know? Hey, some niggas is beneficial. I'm just saying that right there. Because I remember I used to be out there hustling, and them niggas that come from the store with that boosting, boy, them niggas were thieves, but there was some good niggas. Boy, they gave them good deals. I guess they're good for the land, is what I'm saying. Here's the problem we have with the way we use niggas. In some ways, it's an affectionate term, and then there's that nigga. Yeah. And maybe it's the way that you use the word. Yeah. It matters more than
use it in the sentence.
Ooh, man, because you can just put that twang in it, you know, that nigga got that. Oh, man. All right, man. I ain't going to hold y'all too long, man. Hey, man, appreciate you for... Y'all go out there and do it, man. All right, you too, brother.
be dealing with such a person if my perceptions are right to join the conversation, okay? Troll babies, good evening. How you guys doing? Okay, D's, are we okay? Spelling, audio? Okay. So a story came out roughly 4 or 5 days ago, again, with this young lady claiming to be the daughter of R. Kelly and Aaliyah. And I wanted to wait to see if this was, going to pick up traction as some type of hoax or what have you. And she is sticking to her story. Now, allow me, the high school dropout, to give you my opinion. As I've said before, I am a low-budget sociologist. I have no degrees. I have not been to the institutions of learning beyond high school. Although I did do one semester at Hunter College, but I could produce the transcripts, and they said, hey, you got to go. Anyway. And, I'm sorry, you know what? And black females who think that I'm too hard on black females, pay attention. You in particular, pay attention, okay? This female, again, in my community section, claiming to be the daughter of singer R. Kelly and deceased singer Aaliyah, in my opinion, she's beautiful. Beautiful. On a couple of different levels. Now, you're already trashing her, most of you. Oh, yes, the comments are out of control. And I posted that story roughly 2 hours ago to give you some time, you, the God-fearing, to attack her. And you have been. I went to other channels, and the comments are just brutal going in on her. So, as I said, I'm a low-budget sociologist. I think she could be a savant. A savant. She might be a autistic savant, but a savant nonetheless. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Savant. Ooh, they're saying star cabin. Oh shit, she cloud chasing. Okay, perfect. Perfect. You're going where I thought you would, where I hoped you would not, but hey, most of you are the God-fearing. You got the crucifix around your neck. You claim to live your life in a Christ-like manner, but you're so quick to hate. Now, this young female, if you
Why am I still losing? I mean, I gotta play the Bucks again.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They start on the ground here. It's Sanders. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety? coming up and making the big-time play.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 55 yards. But one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes, touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. Caught outright by Patton. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really...
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Elliott now to have the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, this defense, very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run once more with Taylor. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 30 yards. And the Colts are back within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 40 yards. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The Colts now at 2-5 to start play. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll drop to throw. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not. Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mahomes going to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this one is incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
second and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Mahomes now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Christian Fulton.
And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first three, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all. Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's got some space here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Back to Taylor on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Very good.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Every night.
They'll look to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Colts. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. But it appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They're going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Mahomes now on 1st down. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Desmond King picks it. And the Colts are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team, because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on 1st down, there is no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Here's Taylor again, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a little more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Patterson back out there to send this one away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. It was Quiddy Pay who made the stop coming off the edge. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 37. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Elliott on for the extra point. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 6 yards in the first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Philadelphia, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
That can draw better than this girl. I don't like this thing in public because it's not Leah. It's not our cat. I'm sorry, man. I can't believe it. I'm sorry. I'm the conspiracy nigga. Yeah. I ain't believing this.
Let me hear you say the bitch is crazy and she's black. Crazy black bitch. Scarf on her head. Fuck out of here. Say it. Say it, nigga.
I'm not gonna do it.
Why not?
We gotta inspire you to be great.
Why not, Lane? Whoa.
You are not.
Why not?
R. Kelly. You are not Peter Malia.
Lane? Friday night. I didn't say want you language. Call her a nothing ass black bitch with a scarf on her head. Don't be scared.
I ain't gonna do it.
Why not?
Yo, I'm just calling her check in, man.